Welcome to Education World online class. So today our topic is carbon and its compound. Okay, so this is very important topic because this is it deals with the all everyday life, all our everyday life. Along with this is very important for many competitive exam. Okay, so along with your board exam, so this is very important. So this topic is very important for competitive exam. Okay, so if we see it is the topic is carbon and its compound. So everywhere is carbon. So whatever we eat, whatever we wear, the dress, so all are made of carbon. Okay, so that is why it is very important, and we need the energy. So that is the fuel. If you think about in terms of fuel, so that is also made now we got from carbon. So that is why it has a huge impact in our life. Okay, so the carbon and its compound has a huge impact. And to learn this topic or to subject, so first we'll start with the brief introduction about the carbon. Okay, so what is carbon? So basically we know the carbon. So carbon is it is the position of the carbon in the periodic table. So it is in the 14th group in the modern periodic table. So this is your 14th group. And in the Mendeleev periodic table, so basically this is fourth a group. And in the second period, in the second period. Okay, so this is why this is the position. This is the position of the carbon in the periodic table. And the if we think about the its atomic number, that is hello, good afternoon. So if you have any question, so yes, good afternoon, Adil. Good afternoon, Ritesh. Yes, so if you have a questions, you can also type or chat. Then we will come to this. We'll discuss about this. So this is like this is our this is the representation of carbon. So carbon is its atomic number. So that is we used to represent like a Z, that is 6. And the atomic weight, that is the mass, that is 12. So in the competitive exam you can expect this. So basically this is your proton number, and this is your no the proton plus neutron number. So here you can see from this, so you are having your n equal to 6, p equal to 6, and also your electron equal to 6. So this is the element where you are having all the neutron, proton, and electron in the same number. So this is important for your competitive exam. So like this you may have options, and which element contain the equal number of proton, neutron, and electron. So in that case, so this is very important. Okay, so again, if we think about the carbon, so it has three isotopes. So those are like a C612. Sorry, this is C612, and this is C613 and C614. Okay, so these are the isotopes. It is available in our nature. So now this is very important for the carbon dating. So okay, so this is for your competitive exam. You can expect like a which element used for the carbon dating. So basically if we get from any archaeological substance, so from there, so basically we look for the carbon 14 isotope. And from the the how many percent or how many percent of carbon 14 is present in the sample. So they from there we can calculate the age of the the sample. So basically that is called the carbon dating. Okay, so carbon dating. Okay, so this is very important for your competitive exam. So among the three isotope, which one is used for carbon dating? And again, so this is maybe you learn in the higher class. So basically, this is your radioactive element, radioactive active element, and its high half life is no very high. So which is around like a 530 years. Okay, so because of that, so if you have any sample, so basically that depending on this, so basically if you have a like a 10%, if you have a sample which contain initially when it was present, it is no 10%. So basically 10% or 10%. So after no 5730 years later, you will have like a 5%. Okay, so this sample, this is your C14, this is a 10%, and after 5730 years later, the same sample, you will get no 5% of C14 carbon. Okay, so this is how you can now you can calculate the age of a any substance. Okay, so that is why it is very important for a archaeological evidence. So if we got any sample or any fossil of the animal, so from there, so basically we can say the how old this is. Okay, this is one of the the important questions you can expect. At the same time, the carbon, it called the organogen. Okay, so the carbon is also called the organogen. What is that? So basically, there are few elements. Those are like a hydrogen, nitrogen. This is hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon. So these are the essential element. Now it is believed that the life started with this element. Okay, so basically scientists they able to synthesize the protein molecule. So basically protein molecule, so that is out of all these the elements. So basically these are the elements so where the life started. That's why this is called the element is the organogen. Okay, so this is also the important questions for your competitive exam. So which of there will be options and you have to find the correct option. So basically among those correct options, so the carbon is one of the element. So basically this is organogen. So along with the carbon, so you are having another elements, nitrogen and hydrogen and oxygen. So these are the elements also we can call the organogen. But in the option, so if you have a other than this, if you have a C, so basically C is the one option or one option. Okay, and then we learn about, this is the very brief introduction about the carbon. And now we'll learn uh, where we can get the carbon. So basically this is this carbon's occurrence. Okay, where we can get and how we can get. So we can get carbon in both in free state as well as in and combined form. So what is the free state and combined form? So free state means so only you are having carbon, or the compounds you are having, so that will be contain only carbon. You don't have the other element. If it is there, or that is very stress amount. So the what are the things? So basically those are the free state. So we are having diamond and the graphite graphite. And then the another most important is this is newly discovered the molecule, or this is a synthesized molecule. this is called the fullerene. Okay, so this is called fullerene. Fullerene. Okay, so these are the things. So you, where you can get, this is very important question for the competitive exam. So where you can get means which of the elements or compounds is you are having the pure carbon. So pure carbon, if you are having these are the options. So diamond, graphite, and the fullerene. So this is, we learn details about in the allotropes chapter, but here I would like to know say, so basically they are the fullerene. So this is also called the Buckminster fullerene. Okay, so this is called Buck no minister a minister sorry, this is fullerene. Okay, so this is the same Buckminster fullerene, and the fullerene is same. So basically, this is a your symbol like a C60. We are having different no C16, C70. All these are there. These are called the fullerene or the Buckminster fullerene. Okay, so these are the options where carbon present in a pure state. So among these, this is also this is the diamond, this is the hardest element. And the graphite, what is the, this is the graphite, this is called the non-metal, but it is a no good conductor. So this is also the question for your competitive exam. So like that, which non-metal no substance is no the good conductor. So this is your graphite would be the answer. So basically graphite is a good conductor, even though it is a, it belongs to a non-metal category, but still it is a good conductor of electricity. And if you see, this is the purest form of the carbon is it is in the diamond as well as in fullerene. Okay, so depending on the option, so you have to choose. So these are the very important point about the no free state carbon. So again, the carbon can exist again in the compound form, in the or in the combined form. So basically, the salt of no salt in the salt form that we got. So basically the limestone, that is calcium carbonate, this is also no marble, and the dolomite. Okay, so dolomite is very important. Dolomite, so this is the calcium carbonate and the magnesium carbonate. Okay, so this is the chemical formula of dolomite. So you know, this is the dolomite has a huge impact in a, in the industry. So basically this is what is the chemical formula of dolomite. So this is your, it is a combination of the calcium carbonate and magnesium carbonate. Okay, so this is in the salt form. And we can have no the carbon as a compound. So basically another most important is the carbon dioxide. So that we know the in the gas form, the carbon present in the atmosphere, so that is the carbon dioxide. Okay, so apart from that, the most important the carbon compounds are the fossil fuel. So these are the no you can expect no lot of question from this fossil fuel. Okay, so what is the fossil fuels? So then maybe we'll have another topic of the fossil fuel, but this combines or this compromising of the coals, no, the petroleums, petroleum, and the natural gas. Okay, so this is the you can have no you can expect all these the fossil fuel. Actually the fuels we cannot generate or create in the laboratory or immediately. Okay, so basically this is all our nature gives. Actually after certain times this is going to be over. Okay, that is called the fossil fuel. Okay, so again there are variety of questions you may expect from the coals. Okay, so basically in terms of so which state we can get the maximum coals, or no what are the states where no we are having the available, or mm, this is the how much energy. So basically, whatever the energy we are generating, so in terms of energy, in terms of energy in terms of energy, what is the contribution of coal. So basically now, in the present situation, so our 50%, 55% of energy that we got from the coal. Okay, so this is very very important. And this is the petroleum. This is also, sometimes this is called the black, this is called black gold, and this is called also the liquid gold. So basically the petroleum, the its value is like a gold. Okay, and the natural gas, it is also very important. What we use for the fuel, and again for the cooking. So mostly we call the CNG. We love, this is familiar with the CNG. So basically this is the compressed natural gas. This is compressed natural gas. Okay, so this is CNG, and this is nothing but the natural gas. Okay, so this is, no, you can expect a lot of questions from the natural gas. No, what is there in the natural gas? So natural gas, it contains mostly the hydrocarbon. Okay, so this is hydrocarbon. And the major component of this hydrocarbon is methane. Okay, so this is the kind of question. So they, you may expect like that. So natural gas contain which, the which compound, or the which, gas. So basically the methane will be this is the major compound in the natural gas, along with the some other, hydrocarbons are there. So again, methane, ethane, and some, no, carbon dioxide, a little nitrogen. So these are the very minute quantity, but this is the major quantity. We Whatever the natural gas we are having, it contain no maximum the methane. Okay, and these the natural gas, these are natural gas. It is no comparatively less polluted. Okay, so this is why the natural gas has a good impact over the coal and the petroleum. Okay, so the importance of natural gas is very high. And maybe again you can expect a question. So what are the which state the natural gas are available. Okay, so this is the right now, in our, like uh, Tripura and Rajasthan, and then, in the Andhra Pradesh. So this is in the Andhra Pradesh. So basically the Krishna and, Godavari Delta. So so in this region, so we are having no natural gas stock. So apart from that, no the in the some part in Gujarat also we are having the natural gas resources. Okay, so these are the important aspects of the natural gas that no they're very important for your competitive exam. Okay, so apart from that, we are having the organic compounds. So basically those organic compounds, the carbon containing all this, basically compounds that we eat, that we wear. So basically all the food, so food that contains your carbohydrate carbohydrate, protein, fat. Okay, so these are the things. So no, where everywhere the carbon is present. So if you think about the carbohydrate, so we know this is, the simplest sugar. So this is glucose, C6H12O6. Okay, so this is very very important. So this is a kind of questions. Again, you can expect a question like that. How do you prove that in the food material you are having carbon? Okay, or what will happen if you have a sugar, and the sugar content carbon. So basically what you need to do, so basically this is a kind of experimental based question. So what will happen if you heat sugar or the glucose with concentrated H2SO4, then what will happen? Okay, so basically what about the carbon? So this is a very concentrated sulfuric acid has a strong affinity to water. So basically it absorbs water and you will have into the carbon. Okay, so basically you will have a, if you heat it, so basically you will end up with the black residue. So basically that indicates that your compound contain carbon, and this process is also called the charring. Okay, so basically the whatever the compound, from the compound you are going to get a carbon. Okay, so this is the a kind of a experimental test, and also a the proof for that this the food content your carbon. Okay, so this is mainly it happens for the carbohydrates, but no this is not for the protein and the fat. Okay, so this is most important. So now again the organic compounds. So organic compounds, it has a huge impact. Okay, so again basically the carbon compounds. So if we want to classify the carbon compounds, so carbon compound carbon compounds can be classified into two categories. So basically this is a organic and inorganic. Okay, so what is organic? Whatever the no the compounds which no the living cell which deals with, basically it is your hydrocarbon or hydrocarbon derivative. So these are the hydrocarbon and and their derivative, their derivatives derivatives. So those are called the hydrocarbon. And the salt kind of thing, salt gas, basically carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and the calcium carbonate. Okay, so magnesium carbonate. So these are the compounds, we can classify them as a inorganic carbon compound. Okay, so these are the simple classification of the carbon compound. And these carbon compounds, it has huge potential application. So basically the most important, so at the early stage, so basically use of the carbon compounds. So the most important that came to the mind, so that is the PVC. You are very much familiar with this. So basically this is your the polyvinyl polyvinyl chloride. Okay, so this is for the pipe, plastic pipe and all kind of the pipe, or this gardening material. So many things we synthesize from the PVC. And another is the bakelite. Okay, so bakelite, this is also very it is also polymer. This is a polymer, this is also a polymer. So this is bakelite, this is a insulator. Okay, this is insulator. And then we are having the polyethylene or polyethylene. So this is also plastic material. So frequently this is the no these are the few things frequently so all the things it contain, it start with the carbon. Okay, all these things, so basically it start with the carbon. And what is the starting material for this compound? So basically this start with the carbon, and then we after many reactions, so we got this kind of polymer. And this is very very important, the PVC, the bakelite. Since it is having the insulator properties, that is why for the electrical electrical any instrument switches, or no the board, circuit board, whatever we may make, so that is made from the bakelite. Okay, so this is very very important. And the polythene, this is nothing but a polyethylene. This is also a polymer. And this is frequently whatever the carry bag, frequently we use carry bag, and the plastic material. plastic material that we use, so those are made of the polyethylene. So basically this is the ethene, and they are polymeric. So this is how it has a huge application in our daily life. Okay, so now these are the things. So we learn about the the importance of the carbon and its compound. So maybe we'll quickly learn about the chemical reaction that that undergoes with the carbon. So basically the carbon is very very important. So this carbon, it is insoluble in the all solvent, in all solvent. Okay, so you will surprised to know that sometimes doctors prescribe the carbon powder to some patients. Basically it is not digestible, so basically for the constipation kind of patient, so the carbon powder they is to prescribe. Okay, so and the another most important reaction, the combustion. So basically when the carbon reacts with the excess of carbon dioxide, excess of oxygen, so basically it produces carbon dioxide. When you are having less oxygen or less sufficient oxygen, so that will produce your carbon monoxide. And the importance of the difference between the carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. So carbon monoxide, this is very very toxic and poison in nature. Okay, so another important reaction about the carbon. So basically, when the calcium it reacts with the carbon. So basically, it produces the calcium carbide. So for this, you need very very high temperature, very high temperature. This is maybe 1000 to 2800 degrees centigrade. So this is a calcium carbide. This is important because again, so if we do again later we'll so basically this again, if we do the hydrolysis, so basically that will produce the acetylene. So that is another important compound. So basically in the organic chemistry will use. But no, this is in the hawkers, they use the lamp. Actually they use the calcium carbide and water. So from that reaction you got the acetylene, and that acetylene they burn. And that is why, that is how they burn, or they use the lamp by using this calcium carbide. So this is very very important. The another important the reaction is, so basically the carbon, when we are having the carbon red hot carbon, sorry, carbon red hot carbon, and we are reacting with the steam. So this is it produce the carbon monoxide and hydrogen. So this mixture is very very important. This is called the water gas. Okay, it has a huge application in the industrial as well as in the organic synthesis. So many organic compounds can be synthesized from this water gas. So this is also known as syngas or synthesis gas. So basically when the carbon monoxide and hydrogen gas present in any ratio. So basically if you have a carbon monoxide and NH2, so in any ratio, that is called the syngas or synthesis gas. So this is very very important for competitive exam. What is the water gas or what is the syngas? So basically both are same, but only difference is the any proportion, that is syngas. So water gas, all no water gas we can call the synthesis gas. Okay, so these are the few important reaction of the carbon that you should know or you should learn for your competitive exam. And today we end our topic here, and in the next class we'll discuss about the allotropes of the carbon. Okay, so thank you for your kind attention.